Get it! As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Final day of 2024, approaching 2025, quick 5 miles for 2025, and doing what I do on Tuesdays, another top five Tuesdays. In fact, it's a special top 5 Tuesday because it was too many. As I was thinking about the list for this week, it was just too many things going on. So we got a whole live stream set up for this Friday and the following Monday, counting down the top 10 moments of the year. But today I'm gonna kind of recap the year in 5 points. I'm gonna do my best to keep it short and sweet as possible so you guys can tune in. You can tune in for more details about every moment. Each moment deserves honesty. Each moment deserves an hour within itself, because each moment was so damn special. And one of the things you got to understand when it comes to this day, this particular day, is not only the beginning of a new year, new beginning. Week from now, I'm getting a year older. My birthday's January 8th. So there's always that added motivation of, here it is, baby. We made it another year. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Do not take the years do not take the blessings for granted. Do not take any of it for granted. All right. So Top five Tuesday, recapping some of the moments of 2024. First and foremost, kind of just already alluded to it. Last year, January 8th, 2024, my Michigan Wolverines won the national championship. I was on a boat, I was on the Virgin Voyage. I mean, watching the game with diehard Michigan fans, it was absolutely amazing. Spent a whole year sober that year. My first sip of champagne was after the win, it became official that we were the national champions. It's going to be really hard to top that birthday. It was absolutely amazing. A young man in Blake Corum that I saw in 8th grade. I used to scout him at FBU and all that, and seeing him being the one to seal the deal and bring us home that natty, man. It was something, again, it's going to take me longer to elaborate on that moment. But, once I got off the boat, real life started happening. The next moment was when I took a hard fall. It was a little later, a couple weeks after that. I was running a half marathon on my own. It was dark just like this, actually. And I tripped over a curve and I busted up my whole face, got all messed up. And to get back up in that moment when it was so easy. God, it was so easy to just quit and just decide, look, I ain't doing it. I'm hurt. This, that, and the third, and not do the videos. If you can go remember that my face was all bloody and, my lips was all pumped out, and I still did my half marathon, still did my video, still showed myself, hey, look, regardless of how you look, you still made a commitment to do this every single day. All right. So it's kind of number 2-ish, and in that same, I guess you can call this 3-ish too. Again, it's going to be a whole top 10. It's going to be a whole hour-long show about this, 2 episodes about this. But in the next sentence, kind of the next moment was continuing to make the podium. The year before, I attempted a full marathon. I got cramped up. I ended up spending a whole year, recovering and getting back into some of the 10Ks and the 5Ks and continuing to win my age group, make the podium, do what I had to do, whether it was the St. Patty's Day one or some of the other races that I did throughout the year. So continuing to make the podium and do my thing and stay on top of that, because that is something that is mine. It's now what I compete in. Me being a former football player, you need to find those things that allow you to continue to compete, allow you to stay in shape and do the healthy activities. So that's coming in number 3. 4 and 5-ish. I want to put 4-ish. These 2 events, 4 in the same category because they're both family now. Went to a family reunion on my father's side of the family. Had the opportunity to MC the entire event in Trinidad, and then Thanksgiving went back home to Maryland, back to Silver Spring, Maryland, and got reconnected with my mother's side of the family. So this year I had a great perspective on how much family really means, how much they're always watching. The uncles, the aunts, the newcomers. Every time they see that Crookshank pop up on their feed, there's something special. Even I was just talking to my aunt this past Christmas, and she was just telling me like how you have so many people coming up to me telling me, they're looking at they're looking at you on Facebook and seeing all your posts and all that. So very much appreciate the love and support, no doubt. That was those are special moments, especially when you're out here living by yourself and you're being an entrepreneur. Those moments do not get taken for granted. Next thing, officially, this wasn't planned. Again, this wasn't planned. But when you look my name up now, your boy's a public figure now. Your boy's a public figure next to my name, and you start to see others and some of the other people that are doing a similar work. So it's not really it's one of those things now. It helps me navigate certain deals, certain opportunities, certain things that I should be pursuing, and all of that kind of stuff. So just becoming a public figure, knowing how consistent I've been, knowing that it's being recognized by algorithms. And again, don't ask me how it happened, I just know it happened. All right. Next moment, and I know I'm way over 5, but again, we'll be recapping all 10 of these later on this week. But right now, I got a lot to get to this morning. Still out here in Tampa, about to watch last night. Let me tell you, last night was absolutely electric. It was electric. Oh my God, it was electric. I can't wait to do a full recap. We got the game this morning, the tailgate this morning, the games this afternoon. But the next moment that was truly, truly special for me, next 2 moments, I'll give you 2 more. Watching my alma mater, the Good Counsel Falcons, my alma mater, my high school football team, come out to Miami and win a football game in Columbus. That a lot of people don't understand how special that is. And like I was saying, that Friday morning, in the video I did that Friday morning, look, when I played there, we were excited to get games in Northern Virginia. And now, you winning games in Miami, which is a big, big deal considering the program and the school and the atmosphere in which we came from, which were primarily known as a basketball state. And finally, the podcast, man, the podcast continuing to be the #1 show on innovative teamwork day in and day out. Had some incredible guests. The lineup of guests that I've had on this year has been absolutely incredible. I know I said 2 more. I got 1 more. I gotta say 1 more. And I'll officially close the mic with this one. When I watch students, the students that I've known since they were in 2nd grade, when I got the opportunity to watch them interview a legend like Tommy Hilfiger, and to see them develop from 2nd grade, now they're in 4th grade, and the opportunity that I had to see and witness that, and knowing how much it's going to help and boost their morale. And I tell them all the time, I continuously remind them that they didn't. There's absolutely nothing they can't do in this world, considering what they were able to accomplish. So I know I don't even know how many I went across, or I know I went over 5, but that's just been the kind of year. It's been. And I'll close you out with just this concept. It's something I used to tell my clients all the time when I was a trainer at 9 Round. It's just you take a good day, right? Take one good day. Eventually, it's going to become a good week, all right? You go from a good week to a good month. You go to a couple good months, it turns into a good year. You go to a couple good years, eventually it's going to turn into a good life. So happy New Year to all of you guys, man. Again, do not make a resolution, but make a goal. Stick to the goal and continuously improve regardless of where you're at now. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, it's makeyourmove.com. That's makeyourmove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.